Hey guys, Pikachu, and I haven't uploaded in a while, but I found the perfect opportunity. Because Pokemon Sun and Moon was announced just about 18 hours ago, I just figured it was the perfect time to make a video on it, and I'm gonna take that opportunity. So starting off, I'm gonna have to go over a few things in the trailer that maybe you would need to know, maybe that I liked about it, maybe you guys liked about it. I'm going to try my best to get some opinions from users and YouTubers, and figure it's time to begin. The main legendary for Pokemon Sun is Solgaleo. It's a Psychic and Steel type with the ability Full Metal Body, which seems to get rid of any status changes if the Pokemon has an ability. It may or may not determine whether it's using a move that lowers your stats. I am not sure myself. Now it uses Sunsteel Strike, which may or may not be a fire type. I may have to look that up later, and if I do, I'll put it in the video. Lunala will be the Pokemon Moon main legendary, which is a Psychic and Ghost type with the ability Shadow Shield. First off, it looks a lot like Cresselia, just from the little head brace, and just the color scheme. I just kind of see it. And right now, we're going to see it's about to use its special or signature move, which is Moongeist Beam. And it reminds me a lot of Yvancel from X and Y. Just wanted to put this out here. There was a disclaimer in the beginning of the video, of the trailer, by Nintendo that they said the gameplay may change, this is not final, maybe it is, we don't know. Well, from the looks of it, this is very mountainy, very rocky, and full of volcanoes. If we can look around it, it's surrounded by clouds and nothing but that. And there is a lot of water, which could possibly mean there's more to explore, maybe out of bounds, but you could probably go underwater in this game as well. Now, this is obviously in Hawaii, and what I'm just saying is pointing out the obvious. But I'm going to be getting to more and more of that later, ensuring you where some areas may be on the map, and how that may affect what the certain areas Pokemon may be, other things like that. So, and the first thing I want to notice is that there's this little laboratory in the middle. Maybe it's not, but it's something to take note of for later. This is the first bit of gameplay, so the map not being that detailed, I'm guessing this is where it could possibly be. The map does not have the best resolution, but on the very far left there's this rocky area right here. That's the best I can see for here. This is the first seen suburban area in the game, and on the top right of the map, this is the best spot I could find for it. So from the looks of it, we will not be getting X and Y trainer customizing, and more likely getting skin customization. That is just a guess. I'm not completely sure, but from the looks, the characters are only wearing a certain set of clothes, which is the set they gave you in the very beginning and on the trailer. So it's a possibility, but I highly doubt it. It turns out the professor is actually Kukui, and as you can see in the bottom screen of the DS, he must be on a version of the Dex Nav or the communication in the black and white 2. I probably won't say much about Lily because it doesn't describe much about Lily. So as you can see from here, How is gonna be your rival slash friend. And immediately it looks like you're gonna be getting a Rotom in your Pokedex. So I did a bit of research on the Rotom, and I just wanted to tell you guys that he will be like Dexter. He will probably be constantly talking to you when you pick up a Pokemon. When you open up your Pokedex, you'll have to be greeted by his cheery voice. It'll be really annoying in my opinion. And that kind of just is going to get me onto my next subject, which is opinions of other people and myself. So I want to start by saying that I'm not a big fan of the legendaries. First of all, they look too much like others, and they resembled the X and Y group. And another one I want to say is that I'm not a big fan of the rivals, the professor, the assistant this game either. In fact, it just reminds me of Emerald. Not in the way that they're rivals, the assistant, but the fact that there is an assistant. So, I just wanted to talk about the camera angles, and this may only be me. If you have the same opinion, feel free to tell me, because I do care about others' opinions, whether negative or positive. And I just wanted to say that it feels like a Silent Hill game. It's going everywhere. It tries to be cinematic. And I just like the basic bird's eye view, where it stayed in one spot. It kept it basic. You could say they still do that, but not all the time. Like, they'll literally turn the whole entire screen when you run around the battle resort. Things like that, like little petty things like that, just really get me. Some of the other YouTubers and users themselves left comments and likes on it. And I read some of their comments. I went to GameSpot, read a few reviews, watched videos, and people really like it. And I think I should just leave it at that. If people like the game, I'll let them like the game. I like it too. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you later.